here today at Southampton, Swanwick Marina, with Approved Boats who represent the Galeon brand. So welcome to the channel. Please like, please subscribe. Subscribers really help. So this is a bit of a new concept. Obviously open foredeck, which is great in when the weather's nice. It's a little bit sort of, it's very muggy, but actually slightly damp here today. But what an amazing, entertaining space. It kind of takes the Bowrider principle up to the next level. Open boat, because obviously you've got the open windows on the side here. Now this particular variant we are looking at today is outboard powered, as you can see here. It's the Galeon 325 GTO. We'll have a quick look on board, but great thing about outboards is obviously they bring all the engine power back, so all the space forward of that is storage, and they've utilised quite cleverly the sun pad on the back here. To hide the outdrives or hide the outboards and give you a bit more space, because normally obviously your deck space would stop pretty much where that strut is, but by bringing the sun pad further back here they've utilised more space. You've also got quite good side deck, so you can step on cleat here, step on the side there. Really large chunky grab handles, and built into the coaming you've got your diesel and your tube waste pump outs. That is your cockpit area, little C-shaped seating area there. Galley wet bar over the side here. If I then take a step in and take a step back, you better understand and appreciate that seat, and then that massive sun pad that we've got on there. And another thing which you'll be familiar with if you're familiar with Galeons is the folding side deck. So that side deck, as you can see, big chunky stainless steel hinges here. That folds out. You can drop these rails in for a bit of protection, or to be fair, you don't have to if you don't want to. You can actually just use that as a wider, larger swim platform. Big storage void under here. Let's have a quick peek, shall we? Obviously normally they didn't have outboards, that would be where your engine sits. So you have a massive, as we say, massive storage space. All your control panels and everything. Oh, over there, fuel filters 1 and 2, massive fire suppression system over there, bilge blower. Just a huge storage void that you wouldn't get if you had inboard engines. Now it's a choice thing, because obviously everything in life is a trade-off. There we go. That little foot there is for a table to drop into. I would imagine looking under here, look, yeah, more storage in there. Quite nice, got a positive catch on it. Storage over here, a bin. Grab handle there, which is really handy if you're moving around. Another grab handle under here. I'm imagining that under here is, if we carefully move their stuff, yeah, there you go, grill, chopping board, probably could put a sink in there I would imagine. Just put their bits back for them. Very kindly let us have a look on board. Large fridge, folding armrest, which is really nice, cup holders, and then on the starboard side here we have these beautifully designed captain and helm seat, as you would expect, bolsters, but look at the detailing that's gone into that. It's like something out of a Lamborghini. Very full-on helm. Quite nice that these manufacturers now are moving away from those Carling switches where they wear out over time. So electronic switches here, 2 Raymarine chart plotter engine systems. That's your engine control module for the outdrives. Joystick control, pretty straightforward. Automatic Lenco tabs, throttle, cup holders. But the weirdest thing here is obviously this is completely open. There is like a side screen, and the idea of this is it stops the wind curling back in. You can zip in a full panel if you want to. Pretty straightforward. And then these are very clever hydraulic pop-up cleats. So when you're not using them, they're out the way. Really nice helm position. Very nicely finished and looks incredibly stylish in that sort of matte charcoal. We'll have a look downstairs in a minute. Actually no, we won't have a look downstairs now because it's raining. But you can, if you want to, go forwards through the door here. That hatch drops down through the door there, and that takes you to that foredeck area that we looked at earlier. Actually, one thing I've missed here, look, another Fusion stereo, really neat concealed lighting, and then you've got air vents here, and also quite clever, some chart storage, so you can put your charts and bits and pieces up there. A little phone charger as well, cup holder, grab handle. Again, it's just, all the metalwork is just really chunky. Sliding door takes you down into the little fore cabin. The other nice thing is actually the aperture here is really high. If you watch my other videos, you'll know that I'm always hitting my head when we go down below on our broom. It's not massive, but obviously you've sacrificed quite a lot of your foredeck area by having a cutout for the forward section here. Really nice light visibility. There's some storage space up there. Seating area all the way around. Nice table that folds out to give you a bit more dining space. That, as you would imagine, is on a hydraulic leg, which I suspect drops down and enables you to fill in this section. While we're here, we'll have a quick look under the floor. That strikes me as a fuel tank and some plumbing. Over the side here we have a little isotherm fridge, which is quite neat. Recessed storage, another little cupboard there, little cupboard there. That looks like that might actually fit a microwave as well, and which is clever in these designs. So steps down, we've just come down obviously, and that opens up, because there's no bulkhead, a large double berth behind here. So you can see really well lit, really stylish. Looks like there's storage cupboards all the way down the side there, and down that side as well. Large double mattress, double berth. Obviously not sitting or not standing headroom, but I suspect you could lounge up in bed and read a good book, to quote somebody we all know. In here we have the, that's clever, look, they've magnetic catched the door onto the step. Very nice. So heads, as you would suspect, there's a shower in it here. That drains into the floor down here. Vacuum pump loo. Very nice large hull window. Opening vent. Storage under here, in here, he says. There you go. And beautifully styled sink and tap with a bit of storage below for your loo rolls. So there you go, a different take, similar idea, but the thing with it is the light down here is incredible. For what is a relatively mid-sized cabin, massive windows there, again really stylised, forward windows here, another big hull window over there, speakers, Fusion stereo in there. It's actually, it feels bigger than it should do. Really nice. Have a go at going forward, shall we? So we get told off. So that door uncatches and folds down. That takes you up here. This is a sea door effectively, so if you do take some water over the bow, the idea is this door stops it, this large window stops it, and then there's a scupper plate in the deck here, so the idea is the water runs into that plate rather than down. If it misses that plate, cleverly they've got a second scupper plate in here as well. And that's that window. So we were looking through this window here, and then we were looking out through that window as well. Such clever design. Modern boats are so clever. We've had boats going back years where quite often the design wasn't as good as it could have been. So this is a foredeck area, sort of Bowrider principle, and again you can see there's the cutout from the window that we were looking through here from the fore cabin. Speakers, courtesy lighting, beautifully the way they've back cut and backlit that illumination. Table, obviously it's GRP out here, not teak, because it just wouldn't weather so well. But really nice cup rests, armrested cup holders. And right the way forward here is the anchor locker. There you go. Pretty deep, plenty of storage space. And as you see, the anchor then runs out below the bow. Well, that's clever look as well. If you've got a very tall person, this section here slides back as well, so you don't hit your head when you go in and out. So that is the Galeon. It's really, really neat design. Really impressed with the way they've set the layout up. Hope you've enjoyed the channel. Please like and subscribe. See you next time round.